All the Right Places by Jennifer Niven. When it's the birthday of Violet's dead sister, she finds herself on the ledge of the bridge where her sister had died. And she's scared and confused, and she's thinking about jumping. But she then meets Finch, who forever changes her life. He is a very uplifting character. He brings positive energy to the friendship, or because it's a friendship at first, But he gives the good vibes. But she's very down in the dumps because of her sister, and she doesn't know that he's really struggling on the inside. How did I find the book? I was in the library and I was looking for books by the author Jennifer Niven because she had written Holding Up the Universe, which is a book that I did my book talk on maybe last year. But it was a really good book and I really liked it. So I was thinking, because I liked the writing style, maybe I should find more books by her. What I liked most about the book and why? I really liked the connection between Violet and Finch because it was just so passionate. I don't know how to explain it, but it was just they connected on a different level, and I just really thought it was really sweet. So I just really like that. Who I would and wouldn't recommend this book to? I would recommend this book to people who like romance books, maybe like adventure books, because they're doing a lot of I wouldn't say traveling, but they do a lot of exploring in the book. But I do recommend this to romantic people that like to really dive into people's feelings and thoughts, because this is filled with the thoughts and emotions of the characters. Then I wouldn't recommend this book to someone that likes horror, action, also people that can't handle hard topics, because there are some hard topics in this book and you really have to be open to that. Which character I relate to and why? I relate to Finch because of his personality. He has a really positive attitude on life, and I would say that I have the same thing. He's very outgoing and he's open. He's open-minded. So him and I are both very wanderlust. And I'd say because we have similar personality traits, I would be able to relate to him. Okay. What I would change about the book and why? I would change the pace of the book because it was actually really slow. They really explain things that just don't involve the plot at all. Like different scenarios that were just in his head. It just didn't evolve to the plot. I personally prefer books that will cut to the chase so I'm not getting bored. That's my humble opinion. The theme of the book. This book theme is that you never know what someone's going through on the inside. Violet thought that they really had an open relationship, but she never really asked him how he feels about certain things. And I don't really know how to explain it, but he was really struggling with things on the inside and things that nobody would really understand, which is kind of what brought him to do what he did in the end. But it's because nobody really knew what he was going through. Figurative language. I said, these pages almost laughed at my face, saying I wasn't good enough. This is personification because the pages aren't literally laughing at her face. It's just kind of how she felt, because when her sister died, she stopped writing because they used to write together. So she said the pages were laughing at her face. Then I said it was like he was on a cloud. Nothing could ever change his mood, or nothing could ever ruin his mood. I said this is an example of a simile because she's comparing his mood to very light and positive, like he's on a cloud and nothing could ever ruin it. He's not actually on a cloud. Then I said POV of the book. This book was told in first person, and it alternated characters between Finch and Violet. They used I, me, my, word, like some keywords like that showed me that it was told in this point of view. Meaningful quote. The thing I realized is that it's not what you take, it's what you give. This left a meaningful impression on me because it made me realize that the things that matter most in life are not your possessions and what you have. It's what you give. It's what you give back to people, and it's the experiences that you have. And Finch really he really understands this on a deeper level, which is why the ending was a big shock for me. But it really did open my mind up to different ways at looking at life. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening to my book talk.